Hey, Chile, tired boy.
Yeah, part that, yeah.
To all my people that still watch wrestling,
Yeah.
welcome to episode 61.
Mhm.
Tonight is gonna be a little different. Tonight we honor because this Saturday, the last time is officially now. The end of an era is officially over. We're gonna witness the never before seen of a year retirement run. First time it's ever been done in the history of WWE. I can't speak for all the wrestling, but I know for a fact it's the only time it's been done in the history of WWE. So as we speak our words and honor a true wrestling icon, a true wrestling legend, never seen 17, John Cena. So for everybody who's still watch wrestling and will be watching wrestling this Saturday as we say goodbye to John Cena in the wrestling world. Welcome to episode 61 entitled Thank You, Cena. Steve Dennis here, Shaq is here, Chili is here. Hope everybody's had a blessed week so far.
Yeah.
And we're gonna get into it, man. So we are gonna discuss a couple things in between, but for the most part, tonight's gonna be dedicated to Cena. So first thing we're gonna do real quick, we're gonna pick up where we left off last week. Last week we did a controversial keep 3, cut 3, which I actually would be posting that video tonight. We're gonna do another keep 3, cut 3. As a matter of fact, both things we're doing to open and close the show will be a keep 3, cut 3 in regards to John Cena. All right. So first, we're gonna do John Cena moments. Some of John Cena's best moments, and you guys are gonna keep 3, and you're gonna cut 3, and you gotta agree. Yeah, you gotta agree. I'm gonna try that to be the tiebreaker tonight because I'm looking at the list. All right. So first up, first moment we have John Cena becomes Grand Slam champion in Boston. Are we gonna keep that moment or are we gonna cut that moment?
I don't want to be a prisoner of the moment.
What's your vote?
Sure.
You gonna keep it? You voting to keep that, Willie?
Yeah.
Hey, Willie, move to.
Yeah, but you out of frame, Willie.
Yeah, you out of frame. All right, bet. Why? Is Shaq? What you going with?
I'll keep it just because sure he made history and became the Triple Crown. So sure, we'll keep that.
That's interesting. Okay.
Just
all
well,
right.
we'll keep it. Sure.
Okay. All right. Next, John Cena wins the 17th title at WrestleMania. He breaks the record.
See, if I said keep for the last one, I feel like I have to keep this too, right? Like it only makes sense, right? I feel like I have to keep this, right?
Why you say keep, Willie? I'm curious.
I have no reason whatsoever. It's just a milestone marker for John Cena, brother.
Yeah, I was like, it's like a wrestling milestone. Yeah. So this I'll say keep. No. No. Can I take back my first pick?
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll cut the first one and keep this one.
Right.
That's my last mulligan. I'll cut the IC and then keep this one.
Why you cut the first one and keeping this one?
I feel as though the IC was more storyline driven for Dom purposes, like getting him in there with Dom. But the world title is actually the one that we're going to remember. I don't feel that we're going to remember the IC title win or the 2-3 week reign. But the world championship is the one we're going to remember.
I was curious because a lot of people hated that match in which he won it. Like a lot of people hated that match in regards to which he won it. But if we talking about the moment itself, makes sense. Okay. All right, cool. I'm gonna be the tiebreaker. I'm gonna cut the first one. All right, next. John Cena wins his first world heavyweight title at WrestleMania 21 by beating JBL. Cut or keep?
Keep.
Willie, what say you? You gonna cut it? All right, Shaq, why you keeping?
The streak had to start somewhere, right? You don't start a streak without your first game played. Or you don't start becoming the GOAT without doing something first. Something has to be the first step on the road. Something has to be the first step on the ladder, right? So that's why I would keep it. Something has to be the first milestone. So that's why I would keep that.
Willie, why you choose a cut?
As I said previously, brother, I have no logical reason behind any of my choices other than it just sounds like the right thing to do. It just makes sense.
Damn, Willie gonna come to court in a suit off the rack, and I'm going to jail.
Yeah, right. I'm just here so I won't get fired.
Your Honor, dog. Your Honor, you paid me. Your Honor, you paid me, so I'm here, dog.
White crew socks on under my suit, bro. My suit. You
With
are
the
cooked
true socks too? Yeah, no, you going
with
to
my
jail.
dress shoes on. You are cooked, bro.
Dressed like you part of the '96 draft, dog. I'm going to jail.
Right to jail you go.
I'ma cut it. I'ma cut that. Yeah, I see the list, so I'm comfortable cutting that for me. All right, next. So right now we kept John Cena wins 17th title. We cut Grand Slam in Boston. Cut wins first title at WrestleMania 21. Last three. All right, so John Cena returns from injury at the 2008 Royal Rumble in MSG. Keep a cut. That was a big moment, yeah.
Keep it.
Was it?
Because he can't. For those of you who do not remember, John Cena was not. He was not supposed to come back that early.
He wasn't supposed to be healed. Yeah,
He
he wasn't
wants
supposed
to.
to be healed. Yeah.
I mean, we talking like not weeks. We talking months. Like what
After having
John
rotator cuff surgery, right?
Cena did at MSG is the equivalent, I say, of what Jaden
Hey,
Daniels did, like recently, or if you want to, not even Joe Burrow, because Joe
I'm gonna
Burrow
go.
was
I'm
always
gonna
on
go with
track.
AP did for real.
Or
With
what
the
T.O.
with the
did in the Super Bowl. What
T.O.
T.O.
with
did
the
in the
Super
Super
Bowl.
Bowl. That
But
like T.O.
I think T.O. was still hurt though, right? T.O. was legit. Like he
Yeah,
still had the
he
broken
was not
ankle, right?
healed.
Yeah.
He was not healed. He was not healed, man. Like I say, Jaden
I
Daniels
think
only because
AP. I think AP with the ACL and coming back way early. Anybody thought he could have.
AP who.
Adrian Peterson back in this
Oh
yeah, when he turned and came back like very quickly. Like
yeah,
very
he
quickly.
can't. Yeah, he did. He did. Okay, yeah, he wasn't supposed to come back, so it was a legit shot. I think honestly, that's the biggest reason why he got an ovation that he
Oh
got
yeah,
at the
because everybody
Rumble.
was
Yeah,
shocked. That was like a legit
everybody was
surprise.
shocked.
Nobody was
Yeah,
expecting him. Yeah.
so this is a tough one. But what you got? What y'all going with? Keep a cut.
Like it's a moment, yes. Is it a moment? Yes. But I feel as
Mhm.
though in the career of John Cena, there probably are bigger moments. So that was a moment where, like, damn, this dude he might really be RoboCop. Like, the RoboCop, like he can't get hurt
Mhm.
or he heals very quickly. So I'm gonna cut it. I'm gonna cut.
Willie, what say you?
I said keep it.
You say keep. Ooh, we got two left. All right, so look, we if we keep this, if we got if we keep this, we do got one more because we only kept one so far. But if we cut this, then we got to keep the last two. You know what? I'm gonna cut it. I'm gonna cut it. Is yeah. If y'all can't come in agreement on keeping cut, I'm gonna cut it, and we'll keep the last two. So the last two is John Cena turns heel at Elimination Chamber.
Keep.
And then this is one that's up there that y'all probably didn't think was going to be up here, but it is. John Cena calling The Rock out for writing his promo on his wrist.
On time funny moment. The
That's a keep. So
fact that The Rock was legit pissed about that, that's what
pissed,
makes it even better.
pissed. He was pissed. So I'm cool with the ones we kept. We kept John Cena wins 17th title at Mania. We kept John Cena turns to Elimination Chamber. We kept the John Cena calling The Rock out for writing his promo on his wrist. And then we cut John Cena becoming the Grand Slam champion in Boston. We cut John Cena winning his first title at WrestleMania 21. And we cut his return to the Rumble at 2008. So I'm cool with that. I think we did good. I think we did good. All right, cool. So let's get into some other stuff real quick before we finish off the night talking about John Cena. Number one. All right, so a couple things real quick. Number one, all right. So Shaq, you said something last week, and you could be on to something. Mystery Man showed up again last night on Raw.
I hated
Not
that.
once,
Twice.
not once,
I
but
hated that.
twice.
Right.
Both times for Logan Paul. Here's what I'm gonna say in regards to it. Y'all can tell me if I agree or not. But the one thing you said was that it could be somebody else under the mask, but the reveal could be somebody completely different. I don't think it's gonna be Chris Jericho. If I was a betting man, if this was like FanDuel or something, and I had to place a bet on it, I still would go with Austin Theory. However, but I'm almost 100% sure. If I'm willing to put it at 97%. Right. And I'm going to send y'all a picture. I took a freeze frame that I'm going to post. Matter of fact, I'm going to just post it when I do the video. The man under that mask what mask, face paint, whatever you want to say, that's Montez Ford, dog. That's Montez Ford. Like, I'm almost 100% sure that's Montez Ford, dog. When you freeze the frame, when he did a look away and he's looking away, you see, like, of course you can't see his face, but you get a visual of his eyes and his face. It's Montez Ford, dog. And then the way he was moving like a spider monkey, dog. that's Montez Ford. That's not Austin Theory, man. That's Montez
What
Ford.
if they just
And
have different people playing it, kind of like how they
Yeah,
were
that's why I have
doing with
different people playing every
yeah,
week.
El
Yeah,
Grande
they
Americano? You know what I mean?
yeah, I
they
agree.
yeah. Now they did say, it's a rumor that it could be various people playing the Mystery Man week to week, but the reveal is supposed to be Austin Theory. That's why I said betting man is Austin Theory. But that man last night, I don't know. I'm not 100% sure about Survivor Series, but that man last night was Montez Ford. Now you can't convince me otherwise. That was Montez Ford, dog. So it's gonna be very interesting, man. But you say you hated this, Shaq. Why?
The first time, cool, right? First time, cool. But if you get chased out of the arena by security, that should be it, right? Especially if you're not supposed to be there. Like, so the
Getting
first time,
chased out and getting caught are two totally different.
It's two
okay, so
totally
put it
different
like this. Put
days.
it like this,
Yeah,
right?
two totally different
If they
days.
chase you out, right? They know you out the building. You can't get back in a building. Like, you can't get back in the building that's secured. Like,
Who said?
to my understanding, because I've been put out of buildings before,
Who
and
said?
I've tried to get back in, and it wasn't happening.
All right, so Shaq,
Right?
Bro is trying to
And I
make
know sometimes,
logic
I know sometimes you have to release logic, right? When it comes to wrestling, I know that, right? I know that, right? One time was cool. The second time, I'm looking like, okay, so how did he get back in the arena? And
What's
he
that?
does the mask event. So I think I went like, so whatever. He got in through a door, right? Okay, whatever. The door and the ring are nowhere close to each other, right? So you telling me you fucking did a straight sprint through the crowd, came down. I was like, dog, come on, man.
Shaq.
Ah,
bro
Shaq.
I
So
know, I know,
here's the
I
problem.
know.
Here's the problem with. Go ahead, Willie. Go
This
ahead.
man's trying to argue logic when
Like I know, I understand.
the
The
shit
theory,
we
right?
Shaq,
Like
we
watch,
I
can't.
know,
the shit we
Right.
like I
watch
know.
Shaq, we can't
has a
tell. We
dead
can't.
man who pops up when the lights go out
Right.
and pops back
right.
and disappears when the lights go back out.
Right, like
Right.
no, like you all
You
make
treat
like
you
no, I
you
know, bro.
This
I
ain't
you
for
know.
sound
us, man. It's
you
for kids.
used to no
This is for
you
kids,
sound like
man.
right. You
We're
sound like
just
you
blessed
sound
enough
like
to be able to be entertained by it as well.
you sound like the critic of a movie who don't understand. Like it really is just a movie. Like we understand that this can't happen in real life. Like John
Yeah,
Wick
like I
is not
understand.
John Wick is not
John Wick
falling
ain't
off the top of
bodying
a
No,
building.
people,
I
yo.
know, I
you
know.
know what I'm saying?
Like,
Like
listen, I know
right.
everything I'm saying. I know sounds stupid as hell, but I'm speaking like the first time was cool. I understand.
But let's play to your theory, right? Let's just play to your theory real quick, right? Like Willie said, who's to say he got put out of the building? He got chased out of the arena part. He didn't get chased out of the building. They never caught him. So he could have ran off, hid somewhere else in the arena, came back out later on that
Homeboy
night.
could have pulled an Assassin's Creed, went and just blended in with the crowd or something. Like,
right.
I mean,
And
sat in the stands.
And plus, we've seen people time and time again get kicked out of the arena and come back at the end of the night and call somebody the match in the main event. We've seen that play out time and time again. So you can't go off of that. We've seen that story a million times. Shaq. But he just got chased out of the arena. He didn't get chased out of the building. We've seen that story a million times, Shaq. Because somebody get put out of the building, and the next thing you know, they end up back and costing somebody
I
the
have to
match.
dispel my logic. Like I understand. Like trust me, you guys make perfect sense. Like you do. And I understand what I'm saying sounds stupid as hell. Just still, dog, the man's not supposed to be whatever. It's a masked man in all black. Nobody seen him. So hey, whoa, dog, can I see a ticket? And he's like,
nobody's doing that. Nobody's doing that. Shaq.
But I can't walk from top tier to middle tier without getting stopped, right? I ain't got no walk.
This not your equivalent of Tyrese and Ludacris being in space in Fast and the Furious. This is not that. This is not that.
Don't get me started. This is a wrestling podcast. Don't get me started on that. Don't get me started on that bullshit.
It's not that, man. It's not that, man. But they are gonna milk this pause. They're gonna milk this whole
probably
thing,
to the Jabron CM Punk match. Yeah, without a doubt. Yeah, without a doubt.
So yeah, we're gonna see what happens with it, man. But I did want to make that observation. Like I'm willing to bet anything that last night that man was Montez Ford. Now, if they do unveil it, if let's say it actually ends up being Montez Ford, I think that'd be a crazy turn of events. What I will say is that for this moment to be such a shocking moment and for them to be milking this moment and saving it for a special moment, I don't think Austin Theory is going to do it. And I'm saying this as somebody who think I legit think Austin Theory is the most underrated as far as in-ring performer. I think he's the most underrated in-ring performer in all of WWE. I truly do. I don't think Austin Theory, because his character never got over, I don't think people fully give him his credit as far as what he can do in the ring. The man can wrestle, like he can go. And I'm saying this is somebody who wants him, would like to see him get a push, but under a different character. But to milk this story the way they are, when they do this big unveil, they're gonna be expecting a shocking name that they're wanting to see pushed. Like nobody's out there clamoring for Austin Theory to be pushed, unfortunately. So I don't think that's gonna go over. So I will say if it is somebody like a Montez Ford, I may not like the idea of him being in the vision, but I can respect this being a shocking moment, and I'll be at least excited to see what they're gonna do with him as far as in the future or whatnot. But yeah, it's about time they added another member because they need. Unfortunately, you need somebody else to take the pins. You needed somebody else because you've taken Bronson and Braun to another level. So and shout out to Braun too. He cut another fire promo. It's been a couple fire promos over this weekend. Shout out to Solo, yo. That promo he cut, Bo.
Solo did all right. Yeah, Solo did all
Solo
right.
Solo,
Solo did
that
all right.
promo was cold. His promo was cold. I don't know if y'all saw Obafemi's backstage. We gonna talk about that in a second. I don't know if y'all saw Obafemi's backstage promo after he won. Fire. And then you got that promo from last night with Brian, man. People been doing work as far as promos, man. NXT deadline. Did want to talk about that real quick. Oba should have never lost, so I'm happy he won. Let's just be mindful of that, people. Oba should have never lost. And if anybody was gonna face Javon, I do think, and y'all tell me what y'all think about what's gonna happen. I don't know the name of the show, but Javon Evans has a match with Oba coming up soon because they both won
New Year's Evil, right?
New
Oh,
Year's Evil.
New Year's
I
Evil.
do think Javon is gonna win, and I think I think Oba is the right person to be for Javon to beat. I don't think the moment puts him over enough if he beats Ricky Saints, but because of the history that Oba and Javon have, I think they are the perfect two, and I think Javon should win. I think this should have been, it sucks because Ricky should have never beat Oba, and Javon should have been the one to beat Oba, and it would have put him over even more. But here we are. So, what did y'all think of NXT deadline as a whole? And do y'all think Oba should have beat Ricky or should have kept the title on Ricky?
I think they did it because of what's happening on Saturday. That's why they put the title back on Oba, so Oba can face Cody. That's the reason why. So he could go on to be like a transitional champ, like you said, and he could beat Javon, but Javon can beat him. But how the pay-per-view ended, I don't see Javon winning. I got the Don coming doing something and costing him the match. I don't see him winning because I don't. What's the purpose of starting that feud and then like not costing him everything?
That's a good point. It's a good point. I only say that because I think Oba's getting called up soon, and I don't know what they about to do with because what's some
Can I tell you? I don't think there'll be like call-ups anymore. I don't think they're not treating NXT like the developmental league anymore for real. Like they legit like their own brand, their own entity. Like there'll be call-ups, but I don't believe. But like, okay, yeah, he's ready. Remember, like around WrestleMania season, people lose their belts and they get called up. I don't think it's gonna be like that anymore.
Triple H referred to it as a call up. That's why I'm saying it. He just said it. He just
I
said
don't think it's like that anymore. I mean, of course, like I'm just a
Yeah.
fan,
I
but
think
I
there
don't
will
see
still be those kind of
it's still called
like
call ups.
some not at the rate it was in the past. I don't see it.
They
See it
still consider
anymore.
NXT a developmental brand, so it's gonna be. They still gonna call it call. Like when the event that just happened. I don't know why my mind just went blank. Triple H in the post conference, he referred to it as a call up. He said, "Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of call ups for NXT." Tony D'Angelo just came back, but he got a brand new character now, so I don't know what they're gonna do with that. But I do. He did confirm that they're going to be calling up a few people from NXT on the men's side and the women's side. So it's going to be. But based on what you say, I see where 100%.
Hey, man, they
Willie,
need
where you at
somebody
with
for
it?
them house shows, man. They need somebody for them house shows. I get it.
Yeah.
I mean, NXT deadline overall, I watched bits and pieces of it. What was really interesting seeing what happened with Oba and Ricky Starks match. That was decent. Happy Oba won. Again, like he said, he shouldn't have lost to begin with. However, in the grand scheme, I think Oba does beat Javon. at New Year's Evil, I think Javon beats him at Stand and Deliver to let that be the transition of the Javon Evans era, so to speak. And
Okay.
then Oba leaves to go up to the main roster. I do think
Okay.
Oba has a good showing in the Rumble if they let him in there
Mm-hmm.
to set him up for eventual
Bless you.
main roster, showcasing. But Deadline was cool. I mean, the women's match was,
Yeah.
I
Wow.
think it was more so again like the women's side of things right now. I'm not too hip to, but I like the men's match for what it was. But just focusing on that, what's to happen with Saturday night's main event? Cody will win. Excuse me, but Oba Femi will definitely have a good.
I got Drew costing Cody the match and Oba winning.
I was thinking about that as well.
I think, and I got that's what I think they're gonna put Oba over just simply because John Cena wants to make it about the future, but you can't have Cody lose clean. Like, I mean, even though, even though like it wouldn't be totally out of logic, but once again, he QB1, he the franchise, so if he gonna lose, you can't have him lose clean. I do think Drew comes out there and costs him the match. I do. And it'll be a way to put Obo over. I can see your theory in regards to Javon. Here's the question I have for y'all though, in regards to Javon. The flip side to it. Does Javon really need the title? Or do y'all think he's like he should just go ahead and get called up now?
Yeah, it's like saying,
Okay.
did Ray ever need the title? Ray eventually needed that title if you wanted to establish him as like a big name star. Absolutely,
Oh, Ray who?
Mysterio.
I'm lost. Oh, gotcha. Okay.
He had
Gotcha.
to win the world title eventually.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. I was just thinking along the lines of like it could be a situation like a Bianca Belair situation where she never really, what I'm saying, won the world title in NXT, but she went up to the main roster and like immediately did work. And I'm not saying like they about to put the world heavyweight title on Javon or anything like that.
I think
Excuse
that's
me, but he's
timing and presentation as it
got you.
relates to who Bianca had to deal with at the time and who Javon is dealing with at the time.
Yeah.
Javon isn't going to come up to main roster yet.
Okay.
They can't do that to him. They'll just get
Yeah,
lost in the
I
sauce.
agree.
So
Yeah.
that title is the next thing for him and let him have a nice little run and then lose it and come back again.
Yeah. Yeah, and side note, I'm interested to see what's going on with Jada Parker because she kind of cooled off. I don't know what they think of
A
Jada
lot of
right
women
now.
in the division right now, man.
A lot.
Yeah,
Yeah,
see,
a
In
lot.
NXT division, unfortunately.
yeah.
And then there are a lot
What?
that, not to say Jada can't wrestle, I do think she can. There are a lot of like
Yeah.
wrestlers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, facts. And then last thing before we talk about Saturday night's main event a little bit more. Listen, so what happened last night? And speaking of promos again, shout out to the New Day. They cut. Yeah, I don't know what it is about it. It doesn't feel like, and this is internationally, right? Because we don't get to see this. But every week, I don't know if y'all know this or not, but every week when they do those promos in the arena, the New Day has a promo on Raw every single week. The promo they cut this past Monday was absolutely fire. But what happened during the face-off and the Usos coming out, this is either gonna be one of the best things that's happened in a while, or it's gonna piss me the hell off. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because if they're doing this to which they should, remember 2 weeks ago on this channel, I said, yo, I think they're gonna stop doing the Jay Uso solo stuff, and I think they're gonna get back to the Usos as a tag team. They should do it to revive the Raw tag team division. Because at first it was cooking with this, and then they just let tag team just go to waste. And now, like to the point where not to call you, put you on the spot, but Willie didn't even know who the tag team champs were last week. That should tell you like how bad it is right now. So I do think the
Damn, is that
Usos
on
should be back.
record? Me saying that? Who are the tag team
Yeah,
champs or some shit? Like I
it's
didn't
on
know it
record.
was AJ Lee and Dragon.
You did not.
Dragon,
That's on
what
record. That's on.
Yeah, that's a tag team name. That's a tag team name.
You did. It's on
That's a
record.
tag team name. AJ
But
Lee.
if the Usos, like the Usos versus New Day, all that stuff, they should do this, man. It should be the Usos getting back together to have another run to restore the tag team division, kind of similar to what Becky did for the IC title or whatever. The part that might piss me off though is that there is a flip side to this. This could be setting up a heel turn for Jey Uso. And if they're doing it this way, this is gonna piss me the hell off, or maybe it's by design. But what do you guys think about this whole situation? Do y'all
Yeah,
think the
man.
Usos should stay as a tag team, or y'all support the heel turn?
No, he'll turn. He'll turn. Need to crash him. He already
I
said it.
hate
It's already. Jay don't want
I
this
hate
tag team
Tyler.
shit.
I
Nigga
hate
just fine
Tyler.
crashing out. He was like, big bro. Jim said, I gotta call my brother and say, hey
Yo,
man, we need to
can
lock
I
in.
You need
can
a
I just say,
you need a yin and yin and a yang. I get it, but I hate the
there you
fact that
go.
y'all want to be villains all
I
the
love,
time.
yo, when I say I love the fact that myself and Willie loves to crash out, split these motherfuckers up. Heel turn, and that is always no
They about to
kumbaya. Look
lose.
We've
at
seen
peace
this
and
before,
harmony.
man. We've
They about to
seen this
lose a couple
before.
times, man. They about to lose a couple times to the New Day and to the
Yeah.
tag champ. And Jimmy and JG be like, man, forget this, and super kick Jimmy
So
into
the only reason
fucking.
why I would support the heel turn. I'm always a fan of trying something new, right? We've seen the Usos versus New Day. Does it work? Yes, without a doubt, it works. Probably one of top 5 greatest tag team feuds of all time, right? It
Mhm.
works. We know it works. But why not try something new? Why not switch the recipe up a little bit? Why not just try to do a quick heel turn? If it doesn't work, you could easily pivot back. Like easily. Easy pivot. Like
It's not
very
gonna be the
that's
same,
exactly
man.
how it works.
It's not gonna be the
It
same, man.
you
We've
don't know
seen this
that.
before. We've seen this before.
We never see Jey Uso heel.
We never seen the
Ever.
Usos win the titles at Mania. We've never seen that.
Never seen Jey Uso heel
You
either.
can have them lose and then build up to that moment at Mania, dog. Like Jey Uso is not winning the world title no time soon with a heel turn. It's
Oh,
not happening.
you finally come to that realization.
I mean, I've been knowing this. I
Bro
never
think
said
he
he
about to win
wasn't.
another title.
Yeah, nah,
Bro thinks he really about to win another world heavyweight title or
I never
something.
said he
I don't
wasn't.
know. A couple episodes ago, you argued me down. Was like, are you saying Jey Uso's not gonna get another world title shot? I was like, no.
No, I said shot. I didn't say win. I didn't say win. Nah, no.
Okay.
No, like the WWE title, that's locked up. And I said Braun Breaker was gonna have the title. He's next to have the world heavyweight title. I don't see an avenue in where Jey Uso becomes a champ at either belt anytime soon. Maybe later on next year, maybe, but from now to
Seth come back next year, so no.
so yeah, I don't see it. I mean, we already know what the picture is painted is WWE title is either gonna be Cody or Roman. World heavyweight title is gonna be CM Punk or Braun. I see Gunther being a champ before Jay. You know what I'm saying? They might give LA Knight a run. I feel like with Jay, unfortunately, and I'm saying this as somebody who supports Jay, and when people slander him online, I'm quick to be in the comments or whatever.
You do.
But at the same time, there's a realistic part to it. And I think with Jay, it was, all right, let's see what happens when we get him this run. And I think you saw what they thought of the run when the reign ended so quickly. So I don't, there's not, that's my thing. If this was setting up for Jay to have a payoff moment as a heel, for him to be a world champ soon, cool, do it. But it's not going to lead to that. So what are we doing this for? Like, why are we doing this? Like, no rhyme, no reason to it. Like, why are we doing this? You know what I mean? So,
Jay and Cody are cool, right? So then have just Cody with the belt, the heel face.
but it's not going to be a payoff. Then we learned this lesson with Drew McIntyre.
Pay off or pay
Drew
day.
McIntyre turned heel for nothing. For nothing.
Pay off or pay off. It might not be a payoff, but there'll be a payday.
Well, never mind. It goes against your theory. Your theory is that he'll sell merch too. Ain't gonna be no yeeting. Yeeting dead if he turn heel. Ain't gonna be no yeeting. Hendrix ain't gonna want to yeet with him no more. Hendrix yeet with him every time he come out. He ain't gonna want to yeet with him no more. He turned his back on his brother.
That's all we got. That's all we got. The app, dog. Go watch the old matches. HD, we good.
But we'll see. We'll see what happens, man. But hopefully they restore the tag team division. I gotta think this what AJ wanted in the first place. Speaking of that, as we get into Saturday night's main event, I got a question specifically for you, Shaq. You watched the interview today, just like
You know what's crazy? When I heard you set up, when I say I know you, and when I heard you was like that, I said I know where he's going. Like I know where he's going.
you watched it. You shout out first and foremost. Shout out to Chris Van Fleet, man.
Hey, the whole
Yeah, shout out to him,
hey,
man.
You
Not
doing the
not
damn
not
thing
not
for
just
me,
not
man.
just the John Cena interview, man. The Daniel
The
Bryan,
DB
like
interview, like all of
he
them,
not.
he's killing. Yeah, we got to run in. Oh my God, what's he doing here? He's not supposed to be here.
Gang,
You gonna
past your
say hi?
bedtime, gang.
Hi.
Hendricks has a steel
Way,
chair.
way
Hendricks has a
past your
steel
bedtime.
chair.
Way past your bedtime. You gonna say hi?
Yeah,
Hi.
What's up, Neff?
yeah.
Hey man, you gotta go
What's
to
good,
sleep.
gang?
You gotta go to sleep. All right, give me a
He snuck out.
give me a
Warden
kiss.
Shane on the way.
Go to sleep. Go lay down. Okay. All right. Go lay down. Shut the door.
Warden Shane on the way.
Good night, man. Go to sleep. I'm not playing with you. Go to sleep, man.
You about to be watching Spider-Man on the next level. You grab the couch like eating cookies, watching Spider-Man.
I told Shaq last week we was done recording and I went upstairs. He on the couch. He done turned Spider-Man on the big TV, just chilling.
Where's Shane at? Knocked out sleep?
He probably
She was
sleep.
knocked out sleep upstairs. Didn't even know he was downstairs. I had to sit him back upstairs real quick.
Damn, dog, you slime my nephew out, and they shouldn't have said nothing. They should have held that one, man. You slime my
Nah,
nephew
I know.
out.
I just took him upstairs and put him back to
Okay,
bed.
listen, start my nephew out, man.
But nah, so question for you specifically. There was something that John Cena said in this interview that I said, okay. So, Willie, for context, John Cena was asked to give one word to describe certain wrestlers that he worked with this year. When he got to AJ Styles, he said, Shawn Michaels is going to kill me, but AJ Styles is the best to ever do it. So, with that being said, Shaq, because these are two people, these are like your top two. Was John Cena right? Is AJ Styles officially a better in-ring performer all time than Shawn Michaels? What does that mean? We don't know what that
He
means.
pleading the fifth.
Remember we on
Fifth.
Spotify too. They can't hear you. They can't
pleading
hear
the
1,
you.
2,
fifth.
3, 4.
Nah, you gotta give an answer, dog.
Can't answer that. I can't.
Why you can't answer that?
My brain can't compute that.
So okay, so that assumes that you have Shawn Michaels still one and AJ too.
You know, 1B.
Well, hey, who's one A?
You are heartbreak. But I just want the record to show that people call Cena the GOAT. But people are now seeing that my AJ Styles tape is not bullshit, just at all. I'm just looking like
What was your AJ
AJ
Styles take? Remind them.
Styles is the truth. When y'all were naming wrestlers and I was naming, no, they're not better than AJ. No, they're not better than AJ.
Nah,
they're not better than AJ.
because of what you said. Willie wasn't a part of the podcast, then he is now. We got to Stone Cold. You said Stone Cold was a better in-ring performer, but Rey Mysterio wasn't. That's where we was like, hold up. So you telling me that Rey Mysterio is not better than AJ Styles, but Stone Cold is in-ring? In ring, Stone Cold is not a better wrestler than Rey Mysterio. And I know there's two completely different styles. One is technical, one is lucha libre. I get it. But Rey Mysterio longevity gotta say something. I ain't gotta speak for something, dog. The man been wrestling since I was in middle school. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't, I mean, obviously he's not the same Rey Mysterio, right? But he does not wrestle like he's 50 years old. You know what I mean? Even now.
All right, yeah. Everything you say is not, you're not lying. It's just
Crazy. It's crazy.
so I think Willie said it like a couple episodes ago, if my memory serves me correctly, where he said that how our generation, a lot of people have Sean as like the greatest in-ring performer. This next generation, like the Javon Evans and all them, they watch AJ and they'll say that AJ is the best in-ring performer. Like it's generational. Like them, AJ and Sean are two of the best wrestlers I've ever seen in my life. And because of what they put the company in their back and in-ring performance, all that psychology. And I think Cena said that they make the hard things look so easy. They believe that anybody can do it, when that is not the case at all. Like
You
they
seen
just
what
make
you
it.
seen how AJ called Kofi Kingston in that dang on
First
Styles
of all,
Clash?
that
Yo,
spot was
fire.
insane.
Fire.
That spot was
Fire.
insane.
Boy
Like
out here
they
looking
make
like
something.
AJ Styles, Paul Pierce. He made
Yeah,
that
right.
shit
They
look,
make
man.
something
Anybody
look
could do this
they make
hooping
the
shit.
difficult look easy.
Yeah.
And that is a true test. They make something very hard look very easy.
I think where I struggle, not necessarily with Sean, I struggle with AJ Styles and Bryan Danielson. I truly believe Bryan Danielson is probably my number one all-time in-ring performer. But I understand 100% with AJ Styles, you know what I'm saying? Once again, it's all about preference and what you like. I truly enjoy Brian Danielson though, like seeing him wrestle. So um, but yeah, Saturday night's main event, man. Instead of going for each match and giving predictions or whatnot, do y'all think anybody from NXT is gonna shock the world and pull off a upset? I
Do
got
they have a match card yet besides Oba and
so it's
Oba?
4 matches been announced. I don't know if they're gonna add a fifth. But Sol Ruka versus Bailey is on the card. Javon Evans and Leon Slater versus AJ Styles and Dragon Lee for the tag titles is on the card. Obafemi versus Cody Rhodes, and then obviously John Cena versus Gunther. Those are 4 matches that's been announced so far.
It can't be a clean sweep by all the
You said it's Javon Evans,
non-NXT
Leon
people.
Slater? Tag
Javon
match?
Evans and Leon Slater versus AJ Styles and Dragon Lee for the titles, for the tag titles.
That match is gonna be fire. Jesus.
If that match wasn't for the tag titles, I
I would
would
have
go with
Devon and them winning,
Javon.
yeah.
That would be my upset of the night. But the fact that it's for the tag titles, I don't see them. I don't see them
So I think we
titles.
said we have Oba winning, but not clean, right? We'd have Oba winning, but not.
Right now, I got Oba winning, but not clean. But I don't think that's a shocker, in my opinion. Like if Oba, let's just say Oba beat Cody clean, it will only be a shocker because we know how WWE traditionally books Cody Rhodes.
Champion's not getting pinned. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's the only reason why it would be a shocker. Like other than that, like it's almost like I hate to say it, but it's almost like Brock Lesnar going against Cena. Like Brock Lesnar should win this match. Like Oba should win this match. You know what I mean? Yeah,
I have Soul Ruka beating Becky. Is that for
Bailey,
the
Bailey.
yeah, Soul Ruka beating Bailey. I have Soul beating Bailey.
Mm, okay. What about you, Tilly? You got any upsets of the night? And if you consider Oba an upset, that's fine. I just, what I'm saying, I'm just speaking for myself.
I'm trying to think, what does that do for Sol Ruka and her storyline? If she would
That's a
beat
great
Bailey,
question. That's a great question. Cause right now she got her own storyline with I forget her
Zarya.
partner Zarya. Yeah, they got their own little thing going on right now.
No, I don't think Sol Ruka wins that match. I think if there is a young person that does win, I think it's gonna be Oba. I think Oba benefits the most from even if it's not
Absolutely,
clean.
absolutely. And then the thing about with Bailey too, Bailey might lose only because I personally think Bailey on her way out. I don't know when. I know her contract ends soon. I don't know exactly when it ends, but I think Bailey. I think she's done in WWE once that contract up. I think she's going straight to AEW. I really do. Or she may do what Mercedes did and go to New Japan first for a little bit and then go to AEW. But I think she's out. I think she's kind of reached a point in her career where she feel like she's done all she can. The company don't see her the same way they see Becky and Charlotte. So I think she's out. So it may be her way. She might lose, to put Sol Ruka over. That might be why she lose on her way out. I don't know when her contract's up. I might have to look that up. But I know it's in it soon. I know her contract is up soon. So I'd be shocked if she resigns with WWE. I really would. I think
They saying the same thing about LA Knight.
I'd be shocked. You saw what happened to him last night?
They saying the same thing about LA Knight, that his contract up in March. And
It looked like they just wrote him off of TV for a minute. Like, yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And
it's
if I'm
saying her contract reportedly ends maybe sometime in late 2026.
okay, so she got some time then. All right, well, never mind then. She got a whole nother year.
they wrote LA Knight off into the sweet good night,
Man,
boys.
hey,
Yep.
Hey
and
man,
that's the thing.
he might be getting a push eventually. You know, he might be burying him now to give him a push later. So
You get him pushed later. You can get him pushed later. Because you got to do the same thing with LA that you did with Jay. See what you got and see what happens. You know what I mean? Just hopefully they give him a program and a good story and go from there.
LA
All
Knight
right.
can't win a title before Drew McIntyre.
It's
Cannot.
gonna happen, bro.
Cannot.
I hate to tell you, it's gonna happen. That Drew winning the title ship has sailed. It has sailed. Like, and you know me, I don't give up. I don't give up on people, but I'm
LA
not giving
Knight
up on.
cannot win a title before Drew McIntyre,
I
man.
just
Can't happen.
I have no faith in them putting the title on Drew. Drew should have been one. He should have been one, dog. Just like one of the most, I think for me personally, the most unpopular booking decision for me of the year was Kevin Owens not beating Cody Rhodes. You know what I'm saying? Like he should have beat beat Cody at least once. It's okay to have a rivalry in which the champ loses and then gets the title right back. Like it's okay. Like we just saw that with Ricky Saints and Oba. Like I don't agree with Ricky Saints beating Oba, no at all. But it's okay to have that happen. Like you can't like for example, when they had AJ Styles beat Samoa Joe 4 times straight for the title, that's not happening, man. Like you know what I'm saying? That's not happening. Like it's okay, you know what I mean?
Shinsuke losing.
Yeah.
Shinsuke.
Yeah. So I mean, I think, you know what I'm saying, Drew should have been one, but you know, it is what it is, man. All right. So I mean, we all know John Cena is losing Saturday. Hunter is gonna make that boy tap out. Um, so we already know that too. A lot of fans are gonna be upset about that. Santi already cut a video saying like
all that never give up bullshit. Yeah.
out the
I
window.
don't know. Fuck all
I
that.
love that. I love that promo. He's the
Yeah.
never give up.
Yeah. Yeah, I
Yeah,
Well,
like that's nice.
yeah.
That's
you're
nice.
finally gonna give up, and I
Cute.
can't wait to see it.
Fine
I can't
speech, boy.
wait.
Fine
I can't.
speech.
Hey, yo, Gunther about to go because you know, like the word on the block is Brock Lesnar is gonna retire soon, and I think
Minneapolis.
Gunther gonna be one to retire him too, yo. Gunther about to have a crazy. He the new legend killer, man.
Generational run right now, boy.
Right. Gunther, in my opinion, is the best wrestler on planet Earth, man. I dare somebody to find me a bad match from Gunther since his IC title run. The man has not had a bad match, nothing less than a good match in like almost 4 years, bro. You know what I mean? Yeah, so with Cena, man, we know this is last match coming up. So we not gonna give a prediction. We already know Gunther is gonna win as he should. I don't know if y'all saw the interview. First of all, John Cena, man, whoever his publicist is that be telling him what to say in these interviews, they need a raise. They need a raise because that man,
He's PR. He's PR trained.
he's PR
He's PR trained.
trained. He is trained, dog. They need to like put out promos or whatever because that man know how to. That man is the perfect combination in the interview of saying how he truly feels and then also saying the right thing. And I got to give him credit because he refuses to throw The Rock under the bus. The Rock
He
owes
won't.
every wrestling fan an
He
apology
won't throw the rock
because
under the bus.
y'all,
His answer was, "What would that change?"
right. So, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, so before we get into the last thing about John Cena real quick, man, Willie, this your opportunity to glaze first. Pause.
Brother.
Hey, you go ahead get out of the way, man. Nah, what's your thoughts on John Cena's career as a whole, man? Yeah, leave it at that.
Again, you gotta respect. I'm a big fan of hard work in general. You gotta respect any person that has the perspective and understanding in their career and profession to get to the top and see what they make of it. And then to come away with, you don't really, again, like I'm gonna take a non-wrestling approach to this. Even like from the political standpoint, he's relatively kept a clean image for what it's worth. You don't really, I can get a hunch for what his views may be, but again, those are just assumptions and it doesn't matter. What would it change at the end of the day, in his words? So I will tip my hat to John Cena for the hard work and reward he's put into it because he deserves every accolade and success he has, regardless of what the machine may have done to develop it. He's overcome those obstacles and earned the right to be called the GOAT, whether true or not, he has earned the right to be considered in that Mount Rushmore when they bring up his name. So, well, I mean, he's I hate to fucking say it, he's the closest thing to fucking MJ in the wrestling profession. And I mean that seriously.
Nah, for real. For real.
Won't disagree with you there,
Yeah,
brother.
Yeah, no
Yeah.
disagreement. Shaq, you go.
This is perfect. Glad you asked. This is why we brothers. I think because we think so much alike. This was gonna be the final segment, the either or. Just what are your thoughts about John Cena's career? So we're just doing it early. Like Willie said, you can't beat hard work, man. The hard work beat talent when talent just isn't enough. And he was talented for sure, but his work ethic pushed him over the top. If you're gonna train 24 hours a day, he's gonna train 25. Just the work ethic and the dedication. He's the sometimes it gets a bad rap, but he's a definition of a company man. I'm going to do whatever it takes, not only lift his profession up, but to lift his company up. And sometimes you need one of those, somebody that's going to put the company on their back and produce a good product and show it in a good light. Like, regardless of how he may be political backstage or the Super Cena, that man has done a lot for professional wrestling. And hopefully, and I pray, he's not a piece of shit like Hulk Hogan that we'll find out later on in life. Like, hopefully, because it'll be damn shame that two of the golden gooses of the wrestling, profession turned out to be, piece of shit. But for somebody that gives back, like the work ethic, that gives back to the younger generation, not to the fans with the make a wishes, and he'll also I think he was talking about for this run, like he was as soon as he done his promo, he had to hop on a jet and fly to Morocco or
Mm.
something like that to film, and then film for like a week and then come back. Like, yeah, no, like I'd be tired flying to Vegas and having to get up and hit the ground run. Like that man was flying like to different countries and filming, not just like chilling, filming, coming back, and then working on promos and stuff like so. He truly is the GOAT. Besides a few spotty things like with the Nexus or burying this wrestler, burying that wrestler, he legit, like Willie said, he deserves to be called the GOAT for all that he's done for wrestling.
Be lucky y'all even had the option to take a nap. I took a nap the first time the other day, and it felt wonderful. Hendrix is still awake, and
Who said nap? I ain't seen nobody.
now I'm talking about Willie. But nah, with Cena, man, it's tough because just to keep it 100, like Cena led the charge of the era of wrestling that I took a break from, that I had to go back and watch wrestling from. Like in college when we was at Norfolk State, you know what I'm saying? I remember Willie watching a lot of wrestling. I didn't watch a lot of wrestling either when we was hanging out. Shoot, we was watching more 24 than wrestling, you know what I mean? So like it was part of the era where we took a break from, but going back and watching a lot of stuff show appreciation. Now, with that being said, anybody that knows me, I hated the Dr. Thugonomics character. I always would hate that character. I just can't get with it. Shout out to Tony Ayo. But in regards to Cena, man, like y'all said, the hard work. John Cena, I will say this. I think I always said like he was the LeBron James of wrestling in regards to like the clean record aspect. And then also like I didn't start to like fully appreciate him until people started booing him. Like when people turned on LeBron when he went to Miami, I'm like, okay, and that's a topic for another day for another podcast. But same thing with Cena. I'm like, well, this is the type of person that you shouldn't boo. Like, yes, the company is pushing him, but this ain't even the type of person that the company would normally push. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, like he was about to get fired, you know what I mean, out the gate and worked hard to get to where he was at. Vince McMahon, like he's not the type of wrestler that Vince McMahon would put a stamp on. Vince McMahon, he worked hard enough for Vince McMahon to put the stamp on him to put him out in the front. You know what I'm saying? And actually earned that spot. So yeah, people thought it was forced, but he earned that. And I'm like, yo, why are people booing him? Like now it just seemed like the cool thing to do. This was the first time I started calling wrestling fans corny because it just seemed like it was a cool thing to do to boo John Cena or whatever, right? So with that being said, man, John Cena never cheated us. He never cheated us, man. You know what I'm saying? I say this, Allen Iverson was my favorite basketball player growing up because I admire over everything. Of course, I thought he was tough skill wise, but heart wise, and me and my sister used to have arguments because she'd be like, how can you like somebody like AI who got a reputation for bad character? I was like, Lena, he's never cheated me. Every time I watched a game of basketball, AI gave it everything he had. And the same thing with John Cena, like whether you liked him or you didn't like him, like he never gave us a match that he intended for to be bad. Everything had thought into it. Every programming, every promo, every story. Even when he cooked Roman Reigns, that was for a purpose to make Roman Reigns better. You know what I'm saying? He never cheated us, and he never let anybody else that he worked with cheated us. And he put you over, it's because he truly felt you deserve it, man. So shout out to Cena, man. Like Willie said, he's earned the right to be called the GOAT. Whether you agree with it or not, he's earned the right for people to refer to him as that. He's absolutely on the WWE Mount Rushmore for wrestlers. I can't speak for all of professional wrestling, but for WWE specifically, he's up there with Taker and whoever else you want to put up there, Sean or whatnot. So he's officially up there, man. Shout out to him and his career. We're going to end the night by doing one more Keep 3, Cut 3, but this time it's going to be John Cena matches. Keep 3, Cut 3 matches, all-time matches.
Hey, I guess.
All right. So first, we have John Cena versus AJ Styles at SummerSlam. Are we keeping this or cutting this?
Keep.
This gonna be good. This gonna be good. I can't wait. Yeah, are we keeping this or cutting this?
Keep.
Keep. All right, cool. We keeping John Cena versus AJ Styles at SummerSlam. All right. Next, John Cena versus Cody Rhodes at SummerSlam. Keep or cut. Got you. Okay, we in agreement. All right. All right, next. John Cena versus RVD at One Night Stand. Keep or cut?
Keep.
Only because I don't know what else is. I'm trying to think what else could possibly be on this list. And if I know that, like I know that, I know the one other match was on here. Like I know him, so I'm gonna cut this one. Just because I think I know where he's gonna go, I'm gonna cut this one.
I'm not gonna be a tiebreaker. We gonna put a pin in that one. All right, we're gonna put a pin in that one. I'm gonna change the rules real quick because this is tough. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna give you the next one. All right, and I'm gonna see if you still want to keep and cut this one. The next one is John Cena versus CM Punk at Money in the Bank. That's a keep. Willie, what say you?
That's the one where Punk ran away with the belt, right?
Yep.
Mhm.
That's a keep. That's my 3. I don't
That's
care
a keep?
anymore. Yep. That's my 3.
That's a 3. All right, so Shaq. Okay, so Shaq, you didn't keep RVD. Okay, all right, cool. Shaq,
No.
we'll keep going. Next, Cena versus AJ Styles at the Rumble. Now y'all kept the SummerSlam one.
This is the 5th match, right?
What you mean, 5th?
This is match number 5. Like, how many matches do you have left on your
Yeah,
screen?
this 5. We only got one more. All right, and then the last one is Cena versus Daniel Bryan at SummerSlam.
Not where I thought you was gonna go. Okay. All right. Okay.
You gotta keep it because you didn't cut
I
the
know.
other ones.
Keep me.
All right, so Willie kept AJ Styles versus John Cena at SummerSlam. John Cena versus RVD at One Night Stand, and John Cena versus CM Punk at Money in the Bank. Shaq, you kept AJ Styles versus Cena at SummerSlam. You kept CM Punk at Money in the Bank, and you kept John Cena and Daniel Bryan at SummerSlam. I'm shocked y'all cut AJ Styles. The Rumble match, in my opinion, was better than the SummerSlam match. I think the Rumble match was better, and that's the one where John Cena tied the record. That's if just me looking at that. I mean, of course, it's cheating. I'm looking at this. I probably kept Cena AJ Styles Rumble. I probably keep Cena CM Punk Money in the Bank, and then Cena RVD at One Night Stand. Those are 3 I probably would keep. And to be honest with you, Cena RVD might not be the best match up here, but the moment at the end, like,
Ambiance, the moment,
yeah, the walkthrough,
atmosphere,
the
the Cena
atmospheres.
we riot.
Yeah, I actually might watch that match tonight while I'm editing. All right, man. But thank y'all
I
for
thought you was gonna go Cena Michaels. That's what I was holding out for. Knowing you, Cena Michaels
WrestleMania 23.
That's what I was holding out for. Thinking you was
Now
gonna go with that.
which Cena Michaels match? So the one at WrestleMania 23 or the one at Raw? The Vintage Raw. Which one? Cause the one at
Raw was better.
okay. You know, the match that I had originally up there and I took out, I didn't originally have Cena versus RVD up here. I thought about that match last minute and made that change. The match I had up here beforehand was Cena versus Cesaro on Raw. I had that match up here. And that match was good. Yeah, I took it off though for the RVD one. So yeah. Well, appreciate y'all locking in with us, man, at episode 61.
Yeah.
Make sure you like and subscribe to the content. We on IG, YouTube, Instagram. Oh, I said IG. Spotify. Y'all get it. We everywhere.
We do be on IG. We be everywhere. Everywhere y'all
IG,
be at, that's where we be at.
Facebook, all of it, man. We everywhere, man. So y'all have a blessed week, man. Thank you for locking in with us, man. We'll see y'all Saturday for John Cena's last match. Until next time, man. Be easy. Be blessed. Enjoy y'all week, man.
Peace out, man. Love y'all.
Peace.